The evening unfolded slowly, as if the world itself had decided not to rush. The sky was painted with fading shades of blue and gold, and the city lights began to glow one after another. Mei stepped onto the quiet street, her hands tucked gently at her sides. Yu Long walked beside her, close enough to feel, yet never crowding her space. Their footsteps moved in rhythm, soft against the pavement, creating a calm that words could not improve. For a while, they walked without speaking. Mei found comfort in that silence. It felt different from being alone. This silence was shared, warm, and safe. She listened to the sound of their steps and felt her thoughts slow down. The worries that often followed her seemed to fall behind with each stride forward. Yu Long noticed how her breathing changed, how her shoulders relaxed little by little. He did not ask what she was thinking. He knew that sometimes peace came from simply being together. His presence was steady, quiet, and certain. Walking beside her was his way of offering support without asking for anything in return. They passed familiar places, streets that carried memories from different seasons of their lives. Mei pointed softly toward a corner shop, remembering how she once stood there during a difficult time. And sure of her direction, Yu Long listened, his attention never drifting away. He understood that these small stories mattered. They were pieces of her journey. As they continued, Mei spoke about things she rarely shared. Not in a rush, not all at once, but gently, like placing stones along the path. Yu Long responded with patience, never interrupting, never correcting. He allowed her words to exist freely. With every step, she felt lighter, as if the ground beneath her was carrying some of the weight she once held alone. The streetlights cast long shadows ahead of them, and the night air grew cooler. Mei slowed her pace, and Yu Long slowed too. Their shoulders brushed lightly, a quiet reminder that neither of them was walking alone. She smiled to herself, surprised by how natural it felt to be understood without explanation. Yu Long spoke softly then, saying that life was not always about reaching a destination. Sometimes it was about the walk itself, about choosing to stay beside someone even when the road was uncertain. Mei felt those words settle deep within her. She realized that walking together did not mean always knowing where they were going. It meant trusting the presence beside her. They reached a small park and paused for a moment, looking ahead at the path stretching into the distance. Mei took a deep breath, feeling calm in a way she had not felt in a long time. Yu Long stood quietly, giving her space while remaining close. When they began walking again, the night felt different, warmer, kinder. Their steps were steady, aligned, unhurried. The future did not feel overwhelming anymore. Whatever awaited them, they would face it one step at a time. As they walked together under the glowing lights and open sky, Mei understood something simple and powerful. Life would still bring challenges, but she no longer had to walk through them alone. And beside her, Yu Long continued forward, silent but certain, choosing the same path every step of the way.